everyone, Carson here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing HostMonster. Now, HostMonster is another website hosting platform, and I decided to review them today because I've already reviewed so many, around 90 to date, and I have a comprehensive list and ranking of the best and worst hosting companies of 2021. Now, if you do want to check out the best of the best, the top 3 hosting companies I've picked for 2021, go ahead and head down to my link in the description where I've got that review linked. But if not, and you want to stick around for this review, go ahead and stick around because we're about to jump into it. One more thing before we do though is remember, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because I am uploading every day and I've got new content for you all the time. So you want to stick around and be notified whenever I post. And now, let's get into the review. Now, HostMonster is one of the oldest website hosting companies in the industry. They were founded in 1996, which is quite a ways back, at least for internet standard. Now let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons of HostMonster and if it's a good hosting company. Now, their uptime is around 99.94%, which although it's not the 99.99 guarantee that most industry standard website hosting companies would have and should have, it is still acceptable and it is still better than some of the competition, unfortunately. Now, they do offer pretty decent support. It seems to be pretty fast, even though a lot of customers have reported not getting the best support service and the most eager people wanting to help them. They haven't really gotten that, but it is still pretty fast and efficient support, so I gotta give it to them there. Now, even though their cheapest plan isn't actually the cheapest, it's around $5 a month, which is pretty expensive actually, but they offer decent value for that price. You get around 50 gig storage, unlimited bandwidth, and a free SSL. But now we need to get into the cons because there are quite a few of them. HostMonster unfortunately doesn't really compete with a lot of the newer, better hosting companies on the market. One of the biggest problems I've noticed is their page loading time. It's around 1100 milliseconds, and that is pretty slow when it comes to website hosting. Usually you would expect a bit faster of a load time for a website hosting company, especially one so ingrained in the industry as this one, and it just doesn't really work. It just doesn't present the load time I want to see. Now, another big problem is they don't offer any month-to-month. Their shortest plans, their shortest terms are 12-month terms, and the pricing for those is extremely expensive, starting at around $6.95. If you are comparing this to any industry standard hosting company, it's incredibly expensive for that long of a term. Just looking at other hosting companies like Bluehost or Hostinger, you will notice better prices consistently for that long. That's kind of the type of price you would expect to see month to month, and HostMonster is offering that for a 12-month term. So it just doesn't feel like the most efficient pricing scheme ever, and it's actually kind of misleading because you only get their low prices, which are in reality and in the industry average, if you commit to 3 years or longer. Next, they also have some hidden costs and fees. For example, their free domain name isn't actually free. If you cancel your account at any time, they will charge you a non-refundable amount to your bank account for that domain name, which is just kind of weird and very misleading in my opinion. Now, they also charge an extra $2.99 monthly for website backups when industry leaders offer those for free. So basically, you can think of it this way. Overall, there are a lot of hidden fees and a lot of extra costs for HostMonster. You're not going to be just getting a basic plan, which I might mention is more expensive than other basic plans, which actually toss in these resources, these extra fees that HostMonster has for free. So in conclusion, and I need to stress this, HostMonster is actually very low on my list. I am not a big fan of HostMonster. I would not recommend their company. I don't think it's a good hosting platform to go with. I really think they could do better overall, and I think they could provide a better service for their customers, and they just failed to do it, especially because they've been around so long. You would think they could offer some of these things cheaper and not have so many hidden fees and upsells, but it just doesn't appear to be the case. The website loading is also extremely slow, so if you are looking for a faster website which is very crucial for anyone starting an online store or any of that. You're not going to be wanting to go with HostMonster. So yeah, overall, I would not recommend them. If you are looking for some hosting companies I do recommend though, go ahead and check out my link in the description. It's to my review of the best website hosting companies out there. I really highly recommend the ones in that video. So once again, if you want to check it out, it is linked in the description. Also, just a reminder that if you enjoyed this content, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And if you have any questions for me, just drop a comment and I'll be sure to respond. Well, thanks for watching. Till next time, and have a great day.